Let's talk about what Biden just said. Well, shit's really hit the fan. Currently, 57 Ukrainians have been killed and 169 people have been wounded. The Moscow Stock Exchange crashed, losing over 30% of its value, and the Russian currency is at its rock bottom. Anyways, President Biden just unveiled some more sanctions on Russia, and the goal is to limit Russia's capacity to raise funds from the West. Russia will no longer be able to do business in dollars, pounds, euros, or yen. This will stunt Russia's capability to build ships, grow its military, and compete in tech. Biden further announced that he'll be sanctioning all Russian banks for a total of $1 trillion. The states will be providing humanitarian relief for Ukraine while defend all NATO nations. In response to the surge in oil prices, Biden also mentioned that he will do everything he can to control oil prices in the states and minimize the economic impact on the US. While the big picture sounds pretty solid, he did mention a couple of interesting things. For starters, he did not touch on SWIFT. When asked why, he mentioned that sanctions will have a more detrimental impact and more severe consequences on Russia than kicking it out of SWIFT, although a lot of media outlets disagree and think that removing Russia from SWIFT will be more effective and efficient. Additionally, he said, and I quote, "Let's give it a month or so to see if sanctions are working." When asked why the wait, he seemed to be pretty confident in the efficacy of sanctions put in place. He also claimed that Putin wants to re-establish the Soviet Union, and that's what this whole Russian-Ukraine thing is about. Well, depending on where you stand politically, I'm not going to make too many comments on that. The stock market actually started to slightly bounce back after the speech. Some tech stocks like Jumia and Netflix actually have grown by more than 5% at the time of filming. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the steps I've taken to recalibrate my investment portfolio and moving forward what my strategies are going to look like. What are your thoughts on Biden's sanctions and how do you think the situation is going to escalate? Let me know.